Hey, thanks for checking out my vlog. So far I've spent the better part of this morning doing some research on what school, what small high school has I'm gonna say the least restrictive dress code. And so far, let me pull up my notes here. Let's see. I went through Grable, Harlan, Monroeville, Decatur, Columbia City, and Cherubusco high schools. Those first four have about the same dress code, more or less, as what FWCS does. And they're all pretty much the same, few minor exceptions, nothing major. Which makes me think that all those are tied into one either person or small group of people that actually make up the school dress code. Whereas Columbia City and Cherubusco, I found, have I'm gonna say the least restrictive dress code. Um, still some points that are the same, but for the most part, they're definitely least restrictive. Now I'm going to do some more research and figure out, if there's another school out there that I'm missing. Out there as in Fort Wayne or a neighboring county at least or something, that has has the least restrictive dress code that I wouldn't be bashing too badly. I'm not sure about this. Um, and I don't really have another plan after this yet. I'm thinking about checking another source or getting another direction from, I don't know, maybe Access Fort Wayne or something like that. I'm not sure what they would be able to tell me, if anything at all, but I'm not really sure where else to go right now. So, I don't know. I'll get it figured out. I'm pushing through and I'm fighting it, and hopefully I find something. I will find something. I will find a way to do this. Alright, I'm back home now. Been home for a while now, actually, and I wasn't necessarily doing research, but I was just thinking about it. Uh, Tomorrow, or I guess rather today, being the fact that it is actually 3 o'clock in the morning ish. Um, I'm gonna go down to Access Fort Wayne and see. Oh, excuse me. See if they could possibly point me in a direction for finding somewhere that can easily uh, resemble a high school or just a school in general. Classroom, hallway with locker. I might have a scene in there with a lunchroom. I don't know yet. Gonna have to wait and see. If they could possibly point me in a direction that at least looks like it would be, or whatever like that. If not, it's not necessarily a matter of finding the one school with the least restrictive dress code. It's more a matter of convincing the principal, of me convincing the principal of doing this kind of under the radar. Because if you think about it, and this is my train of thought right now, is that obviously cops, lawyers, and judges, they don't make the law. Okay? It's the government, the lawmakers that make the law. Cops are just there to enforce the law, in the public, and then also obviously the judges are there to inflict the punishment of disobeying the law. The same thing I'm thinking that the same thing goes with the school dress code is that the dress code is simply being enforced by the teachers and the principal. Yes, they probably have more. They seem to have, based on the research that I have done just today alone, they seem to have a little bit of control or say so as to inflicting punishment on those that may bend / break the certain parts of the school dress code, but they definitely don't make it. They don't make it, and it seems like some of the times their hands can be pretty much tied. So it's not a matter of fighting the school with the least restrictive dress code to make it so that I'm not bashing it too hard. It's a matter of me convincing the principal to a principal or multiple principals to allow me to shoot a video that is essentially more of a message to the people who actually create the school dress code, which is more direct to, I believe it's the school board itself. It's really more direct to the school board than what it is to the teachers or even the principal. So, yeah. I'm just gonna kind of run with, plan A of being going to access Fort Wayne, and then plan B of trying to convince the principals or principal, not sure. I'm just gonna run with plan A and then plan B as my backup, and see what answers I can get from that. I'm gonna go pee and then I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna do research until I fall asleep. Good night.